Yo, hi. This is Matthew. Basically making a quick video. It's been a while. Basically, I've made a video for so long because I've kind of been experiencing my own kind of health journey. Yeah, unfortunately, still very kind of chaotic, and I've kind of been having a few setbacks. So I didn't really want to be kind of telling people stuff that at the time I wasn't sure about. But there's been one thing I really wanted to talk about, and that is intuition. Basically, kind of just being intuitive, I guess. The definition goes by using or based on what one feels to be true, even without conscious reasoning, which is the definition of the word. But so yeah, although how I'm going to explain it, I'm going to explain it such that there is going to be some reasoning behind it. So, but just give you a flavour of the word I'm stressing. But intuition, basically, yes. When you change your diet, which I'm kind of really for, then you kind of really got to be doing a lot of you got to kind of just be analysing everything. And even though you may think it's the correct diet, no matter how good it is, fruit or vegetables or whatever kind of thing, it may not be working for you. It may not be the right diet for you at this specific time. What I've really learned over the last half a year is that kind of Crohn's, you got like a whole graph, you got like a whole kind of gradient kind of journey almost, and at different times of your health you can eat different things. When you're really ill, you can some things which would normally be fine up here, you can't have here, and you just got to be really you just got to be like listening for the signs. And basically the signs, I'm going to go over the signs. Basically, gas, bloating, feeling alright. Do you feel alright or don't you feel alright? Pain, but mainly gas. What I've realised, I started to kind of more of a really kind of fruit-based diet. I mean, common sense. I mean, almost like you look at fruit, it's natural, it makes sense. Kind of, it looks like it can only give you health, for instance. And I'll tell you how I got to that diet almost in a second. But I was consuming so much kind of fruit, veggies, mainly fruit basically, which seemed to be the problem in the end. And I was kind of going up slowly, but in the end I was having like half my calories from fruit in the day, about 1200 easy. Smoothies I was making, I really enjoyed it actually. Fruit is beautiful. If you can eat fruit, great for you, and especially if you're gonna have it ripe, because then there's no other way you should be tackling it. Because yeah, I'm sure loads of people who have fruit will tell you that. But yeah, fruit is great. But I kind of realised after kind of thinking, this is it for me. I kind of let it kind of do a lot of damage to me, where I should have just put it aside straight away. But then that wasn't me being intuitive and intelligent at the time and reading myself like I should be. When you have Crohn's, you got to read yourself. It's really difficult. It's a 24-hour job, 24/7 job, non-stop. You know, it's not like I go gym for half an hour, done, or kind of like gym for an hour and you eat for an hour, whatever. This is like non-stop. So you just got to be intuitive. Basically, I was having all this fruit, and I was gassing quite, maybe not so much, but with dried fruit non-stop, with like smoothies and just fruit, I was gassing not so much, but the gas, you could smell the potency. It was definitely something wasn't quite right, and there was pain. I wouldn't have pain so much, but then it would be sharp. I'd have it and it'd be sharp, like just out of nothing. What else? And yeah, and generally I just felt bad. I'd go to my allotment in London, and my neighbour, who's like an 80-year-old grandma, Russian grandma, she's just like, you look bad, just sit down, don't do work. And I just felt exactly I felt how she was describing me. I was pale. Just felt awful. I was having iron infusions, and they weren't lasting at all. They weren't lasting any time. I'd have them, I'd have a smoothie, and I just feel the effects of it just go like that. Same day I have it, same day I had the smoothie, and it'd be gone. And I wasn't being intuitive. I let the food I thought was going to be good cause damage, and it did cause damage. I'd had it for about 4 months non-stop, and I actually deteriorated. Changing diet, you have to think, okay, maybe it won't go good. Maybe I won't be doing all those cool things I'm going to be doing. Maybe it's going to go low. Maybe it's going to get worse. You have to consider this. You know, life isn't perfect, and nothing's perfect. When you're like investing and stuff, you have to look at both sides of the picture. It's difficult, you know. You always want it to be good. At the heart, everyone is kind of an optimist almost, you know, even though I am generally not. But, you know, with such things like health, you always want the best. So just consider that, you know. It may not go well, and you just got to listen for the signs, and you can't let even if they're dull, you can't let that last for too long, because then you have ground to make up again. You go back, you're worse off. You know, that's not what you want to be with your health. So I've kind of started getting better again, which I'm happy about. My iron infusions, they last for a few weeks now. I'm really happy. It's fantastic, great. I'm seeing improvements. But fruit isn't part of my diet. Fructose, Crohn's people suffer from fructose intolerances. You must know this. You must know. So I wasn't fully aware of this. So yeah, I just felt bad, but I was thinking it was going to work for me, so I carried on. But in the end, I just there was so much. I was having fruit, and then every day it caused me cramps, and eventually I just realised, you know what? I had a few days off. And then I realised no pain. I went back on it, pain, bit of gas, you know. So it's that kind of intuition, you know. You got to be reading your body like a book, like a girl or whatever, you know. You got to be so yeah, just really be in tune with that, and do a lot of talking with people. I mean, see what they feel. If they feel bloated after food, they get discomfort. I mean, because actually a lot of people do, you'd find. And digestion isn't just for people who have Crohn's to talk about. I've realised actually recently. A lot of people have these kind of bloating issues, gassy issues, but obviously it doesn't cause the harm it does for us. But yeah, and yeah, this is enough, and I've kind of stressed this point, but just listen to your body. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about how I actually decided to come to this kind of fruitarian diet, and my reasoning behind it wasn't the best, but yeah, intuitive. Listen to yourself. Signs: gas, bloating, feeling good, pain, but mainly the gas for Crohn's. For me, in any case, yeah, stressing. Everyone is different, by the way, with Crohn's. Everyone is different. Everyone is at a different time in their disease. So take what you want, and take some facts, take some of my advice, and maybe kind of use it as part of deciding the greater scheme, the greater plan for yourself, because it won't be the same, you know. So thank you very much for tuning in. This is Matthew, feeling somewhat better than a few months ago, and hopefully, yeah, you'll tune in next time. See ya. Nice one. Peace out.